Hello friends, welcome back to Final Draft Media. Here we are presenting our new series called Movies to Remember, where we will be discussing movies which have successfully stood the test of time and considered as classics and respected across the globe. Through this series, our objective is to introduce our viewers to renowned world classics and different styles of filmmaking that have been existing all these years. In this process, we intend to develop a new taste of film appreciation among our viewers. Even if you are aware about the films that we introduce in each episode, we will be discussing the deeper aspects of the film and sharing some of the lesser known fascinating facts about making of these films. So, without wasting more time, let's start the first episode of Movies to Remember. The film we are introducing today is Bicycle Thieves, directed by Vittorio de Sica.
Bicycle Thieves, originally known as Ladro di Biciclette in Italian, is a 1948 Italian neo-realistic drama film directed by Vittorio de Sica. The film is based from Luigi Bartolini's novel of the same name. De Sica changed many aspects of Bartolini's novel but retained the title, which referred to a post-war culture of rampant thievery and disrespect for civil order, countered only by an ineffective police force. So, what are the hallmarks of the neo-realistic style? Let me try to explain. A simple story about the lives of ordinary people, outdoor shooting and lighting, non-actors mixed together with actors, and a focus on social problems in the aftermath of World War II. Written primarily by neo-realistic pioneer Cesare Zavattini, it follows the story of a poor father searching in post-World War II Rome for his stolen bicycle, without which he will lose the job which was to be the salvation of his young family. Lamberto Maggiorini played Antonio, an unemployed man who finds a life-saving job that requires a bicycle. When it is stolen on his first day of work, Antonio and his young son Bruno begin a frantic search, learning valuable lessons along the way. The movie focuses on both the relationship between the father and the son, and the larger framework of poverty and unemployment in post-war Italy. Director De Sica carefully balances a generally tragic sensibility with a quiet undercurrent of hope, all the while sucking us into the story with sheer empathy towards the characters, stupendously played by Lamberto Maggiorini and Enzo Staivola. Now let us see the critical appreciation of the film during the time it was released in 1949. Bicycle Thieves received much acclaim from critics, though it was not received well in its native country, Italy. When the film was released in Italy, it was viewed with hostility as they thought it was portraying Italians in a negative way, showing the poverty that happened in Italy post-war era. But despite that, it has quickly become widely regarded as a masterpiece of Italian neo-realism. Bicycle Thieves received an Academy Honorary Award for the Most Outstanding Foreign Language Film in 1950, and in 1952 it was deemed the greatest film of all time by Sight and Sound magazine's poll of filmmakers and critics. Also 50 years later, another poll organized by the same magazine ranked it 6th among the greatest ever films. The film was also cited by Turner Classic Movies as one of the most influential films in cinema history, and it is still considered part of the canon of classic cinema. Bicycle Thieves is one of those movies that has profound impact on a whole generation of films and filmmakers, technicians and actors. It brought a new wave or change in the style of filmmaking. Many Indian and foreign directors that have openly cited it as a major influence include Ken Loach, Bimal Roy, Anurag Kashyap, Balu Mahendra, Basu Chatterjee, and even Imtiaz Ali. The film was noteworthy on film directors of the Iranian New Wave, such as Jafar Panahi and Dariush Mehrui. And most importantly, the man who almost spearheaded a new wave in Indian cinema and guided it to the global arena is Satyajith Ray. Filmmakers around the world bow down this genius even today. But did you know Bicycle Thieves inspired him before making the iconic Pather Panchali? He was already planning to make Pather Panchali at that time, but his proposed filmmaking process included non-actors without makeup and shooting on location, which was not believed by anyone at that time. But on a London trip in 1950, a screening of Bicycle Thieves turned out to be the ultimate push he required in filmmaking. The innovative, realistic treatment Vittorio used actually inspired him and also convinced him to make Pather Panchali on his own procedure, just the way he had always dreamed.
Now we shall discuss some fascinating stories about the making of this poignant Italian drama. First, it went by the wrong title for 60 years. In Italian, it's Ladri di Biciclette, that means bicycle thieves, and the singular would be Ladro di Bicicletta. But for some reason in America it was translated as the bicycle thief, singular with the added. Nobody knows why, but now after about 60 years it has gradually come to be better known as Bicycle Thieves. If you have seen the film, you understand how important the seemingly minor alteration is. Second, the leading man was a factory worker. The leading man Lamberto was a 30-year-old machinist who didn't want to be an actor. His wife persuaded him to meet with De Sica and was hired for a salary of $1,000. Lamberto received great reviews for his naturalistic performance in the film, but things went downhill for him afterward. He returned to his factory job but was soon let go. He then acted in about a dozen more films, but he never found either the fame or the fortune that the star of one of Italy's greatest movies deserved. Next, the kid who plays young Bruno got the part by just hanging around. So while filming the scene where Antonio looks for a friend to help him search for his bike, De Sica saw an old-looking child with a round face, a big funny nose and wonderful lively eyes in the crowd of spectators. His name was Enzo Staiola. He was 8 years old and he was hired on the spot. Another interesting story is that the director claimed he selected the actors for the characters of both Bruno and Antonio because of the way they both walked. Also, the film's final shot of Antonio and Bruno walking away from the camera into the distance is an homage to many Charlie Chaplin films, who was Vittorio de Sica's favorite filmmaker.
In conclusion, we would say Bicycle Thieves focused on the ordinary details of ordinary lives as a way to dramatize wider social issues. The film has passages of beauty and heartbreak that suggest a genuine humanism that thrives on its non-flashy performances and searing emotion from its non-professional actors. As a result, Bicycle Thieves works as a sentimental study of a father and a son, a historical docudrama, a social drama, and a record of one of the century's most influential film moments. Ladri di Biciclette has been a revered classic of world cinema for more than 70 years now, far eclipsing the fame of its own director. We would highly recommend this gem of a film for the true movie maniacs out there. So that was the video, guys. If you liked the episode, share it with your friends and comment your opinion about the movie we discussed. Also, please support us by smashing like button and subscribing our channel for more cinema related contents ahead. Thank you for watching.